And then this is when she started admitting to stuff. She admitted to everybody that, yeah, she cheated on Diddy with Kid Cudi. The kid was cutting deep. She said after this, Diddy will bring it up all the time. He would not let that shit go away. He would remind her every second that she cheated on him with Kid Cudi. And she was like, but he cheated too. Then she went on to say one time that Diddy thought she was in relations with Michael B. Jordan. And when he thought she was doing that with Michael B. Jordan.
And we back with some more Diddy news, day 4. Listen, right now, Zay Reacts is about to expose a little something on your boy right now. You understand me? Yes, it has to do with your girl, Beyonce. Cassie obviously becomes jealous all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know how you jealous of a man that likes the man's finishing on his nipples. I don't know how you do that. That's diabolical. But right now we're about to react. I guess they're about to involve Michael B. Jordan, Suge Knight, a host of other artists and celebrities. And let's just say by the time this is done, we're not going to have any more actors, singers, entertainers, period. They're going to bring everybody down. You understand? You heard what Nino Brown said. Everybody's going down, not just him. Sit back and react with your boy. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you, this Diddy situation just getting weirder and diabolical by the day. Let's roll the clips, baby.
Of the Diddy trials, y'all. And before I report on this, make sure you hit that like button and share this. This shit got volatile. I feel like as the days go on this trial, it just get darker and darker, y'all. May 15th. So Cassie took the stand again, y'all. And on this day, what she revealed was disturbing, detailed, and deeply personal. So today they did a cross-examination on Cassie. The lawyer who was doing it, his name was Esteval. He is one out of 8 of the lawyers that Diddy have. They said he started out hard. He went hard on Cassie from the jump. He asked her about drug use, cheating, jealousy, and the twisted nature of her and Diddy's relationship. So Cassie, she admitted to doing drugs with Diddy, y'all. She said they called each other the Get High partners. So they was up there with the clouds together. She admitted to taking ecstasy, opiates, and ibogaine together. Now that last one I just said, ibogaine, I don't even know what that is, y'all. So I need somebody to let me know down below in the comments. What the hell is that? I never heard of it. So then once again, Cassie goes, his assistants help with everything. Everything that they ever needed, his assistants got it. It was like, name it. She was like, freak-offs, drugs, secrecy, etc. And she went on and said, sometimes he would kick her in the back, y'all, and squeeze on her thighs in public if they got into an argument. Probably like, bitch, you better fucking shut up. Something along them lines.
Not funny, but
this
funny.
One sound crazy. Cassie then said one time she woke up in the hospital, y'all, with IVs in her arm, and she didn't have no sense of smell or taste.
That sounds diabolical right there. Like I said, as far as the freaky things that he was involved and into, hey, by all means, I believe there's no crime in being filthy like that, right? However, I don't agree with it. You may not agree with it, or you may agree with it. You understand? I just will not agree with anything like that. Now, as far as the kicking her and squeezing her, you wrong for that, my boy. Like, you really wrong for that. And it got me thinking, maybe that time he slapped Drake had to do with this woman right here. You understand? I'm telling you, sometimes things just doesn't seem the way you think it is. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than rap, baby. No Diddy.
And then this is when she started admitting to stuff. She admitted to everybody that, yeah, she cheated on Diddy with Kid Cudi. The kid was cutting deep. She said after this, Diddy will bring it up all the time. He would not let that shit go away. He would remind her every second that she cheated on him with Kid Cudi. And she was like, but he cheated too. Then she went on to say one time that Diddy thought she was in relations with Michael B. Jordan. And when he thought she was doing that with Michael B. Jordan, she said he called her phone obsessively. This man was so paranoid. She said he even thought staff members was in on it,
your woman,
trying to get them to hook up. Next, they said the courtroom heard about the physical abuse that she went through. She talked about a gash that she had over her eyebrow. She talked about heated baby oil. I didn't even know you can heat baby oil. Then she went and talked about the freak offs at the hotel. And then they asked her, so through all of this, why did you stay with this man? Word. And she was like, she felt trapped. She was scared. And then at the end of the day, she still wanted to be with him for some reason.
See, that's the part right there I find hard to believe. But I know a lot of women going to say, oh, you don't know what it's like. Listen, I'm going to ask the women who's watching this right now. Would you allow this to happen to you? What would you have done different? Would you stay? Would you feel like he really got that much power over you? Or is it that she allowed herself, or she allowed him to have that much power over her? Because everything he's gifting her, he's doing that in preparation to let her know, listen, I own you. She allowed this to happen. She should have seen it play from day one. I mean, nowadays, the younger women are a little bit smarter. You see Shannon Sharp's situation. She ain't no Cassie. She's a demon.
Cassie also accused Diddy of being in love with Beyonce. She was like, you love Beyonce. You wish I was Beyonce. And y'all, I heard Diddy used to like Beyonce. He probably did wish Cassie was Beyonce. He probably wish he could have his hands on Beyonce so he can do what he did to Cassie. That would have been a crazy turn of events. So after this situation, they said the courtroom flipped, y'all. The defense said one time Diddy confronted Suge Knight with hella boo-boo-boos. Cassie said, yeah, I was there. Then she said she never told the government that. They said after this, y'all, after these statements, the courtroom tension hit 100. Then they said it got even more real when the name Dom Richard dropped. The judge announced, yeah, she's the next witness, y'all. Now, this next witness can blow the lid off the whole courtroom. So I need y'all to stay locked in with me. This shit getting deep.
It's getting deep. No Diddy. Now, this situation getting more diabolical by the hour. Forget about the day. It seems like every time they come out with new information, there's a new entertainer involved. I know everyone is sitting back right now, paranoid, panicking, like, I just hope this next person, I mean, whoever it is, they know when it's their turn, depending on who's on the stand or who's going to be talked about. They already know. They see it coming already. Pause. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. Let's be serious. You know what you were involved in. Too bad, too late. That's all I could say. For the people out there that wish they could be in a situation like that, when I say situation, I mean be involved in certain celebrity kind of events, you know, private situations. Just be glad you weren't there. Now you're not involved. Now you can start fresh. Now you can start fresh. A new leaf, new page to turn. Oh man, this is not a good look for Diddy. What I don't understand is the Rico charge. The Rico charge I think is weak. I think they went after the wrong situation right here, which that's all they could have went through. What happened is because he has people, you know, he lets people delegate certain type of things, right? So he's putting them in charge of stuff. So I guess they looked at it like he got a whole operation. He got this guy getting the rugs for everybody. We got this girl, she gets the women. This guy pays the workers. This one flies them back and forth. The driver, the pilot, everyone is conspiring. So they maybe they thought they were gonna get him in that situation, but it seems like he's the only one in the Rico. So, hey, I think you guys are doing bad right now. You went against a bad fight. Remember, law-abiding citizen is not what you know, it's what you could prove. So I don't see them proving this case. I know what he did to Shorty was foul, yes, but that's not what they're going after. They're not going after that. It's just a Rico charge, which is like a big umbrella, but once you dissect it, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's diluted, you know? With that being said, go in the comments, run it up, flood it up. Let me know your thoughts on this right here. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's get me over 50K. See you in the next one.